What's going on, y'all? This is boy Caleb coming to you with another video, and I want to talk about both of the American League and National League wildcard games. First, we're going to talk about the American League wildcard game that happened last night between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. New York Yankees getting the victory 8-4 over Minnesota. Now, of course, Minnesota made history by being the first team to ever make the playoffs after losing 100-plus games last year. The previous year got off to a hell of a start. Brian Dozier went yard, and then Eddie Rosario went yard in the top of the first inning. And it was only one out, and then Joe Girardi pulls Luis Severino on the starting pitcher after one third of an inning. I mean, unprecedented, but I guess he didn't want to get worse. I mean, they had runs on second and third at the time that they pulled him, and then I forgot what the reliever's name was, but Green he came in and got 3 big outs without letting another run cross the board. And they went to the bottom of the first, trailing 3-0. And then Didi Gregorius hit a 3-run homer to tie the game up. Man, when I tell you I love playoff atmospheres, I love that atmosphere in New York, in the Bronx. You see Gregorius hit that home run and the crowd going nuts before the ball even lands in the outfield of Yankee Stadium. I mean, that's just what the playoffs is all about, man. I mean, it's like the atmosphere was like he hit a walk-off, and that was just tied the game in the first inning. Then in the top of the second, I'm not going through inning by inning, but I was just going through the highlights and what I saw or whatever. Todd Frazier was up. Bottom of the second. Todd Frazier hit a long drive to center field. Thought it might be a home run. Byron Buxton. Byron Buxton. I mean, he's been making plays all year for the Twins, making Gold Glove, All-Star caliber plays. And man, that is another great catch. But he had to leave the game, so that's where it hurt. The out was great, but it hurt him offensively and defensively later. Next batter, Brett Gardner, he goes yard to the upper deck, and then gives the Yankees the lead. Twins will fight back, but then Yankees would Twins would fight back, tie the game at 4, and then I think Greg Bird hit a single. An RBI single to put the Yankees on top, and then all the Bronx, all of Yankee Nation, and maybe all across the country, everybody rolls to their feet as the judge sought over the proceedings, however they say it in court. Aaron Judge goes yard. He just barely got over. It was a line drive missile. Just barely got over that small Yankee left field fence, but it was enough. Got over. The Yankees led 2-run shot. The Yankees led 7-5, and then they took it 7-4. Then they took it home from there. The bullpen was the story of the game. What was it? I forget. 5 or 6 different relievers collaborating for 13 strikeouts, man. Of course, Chapman gets a save in the end with his 100-mile-per-hour flamethrower. And the Yankees move on to face the Cleveland Indians. That will be the ALDS, American League Division Series, against the Indians. Indians, man. I mean, hell of a pitching staff. Kluber, the guy they got going in game 1, I forgot his name. Caruso. Who's they got going in game 1? I forget, but he's awesome too. That bullpen, and then the guys in the field, Santana, Lindor, all those guys. Them dudes is just awesome. I mean, they're the favorite. I'll wait till Friday, but they are the favorite to win. But I'll wait till Friday to make my pick. Maybe not even Friday. I'll make my pick Thursday. I'll make my pick Thursday after these wild card games. After the actual playoffs is really set. I really don't dig the whole one game wild card playoff, but I mean, it generates ratings. It generates ratings. I watch it. And to watch scenes like that in New York last night. I don't really like it. I really like it being maybe the best of three, but I understand, you can't really have a team with that much of advantage or disadvantage, playing 3 games before the division winners play one, but it is what it is, though. Yankees will go on to play the Indians, and then the Astros and Red Sox will start their series as well. Both of those series will be pretty good. I got both of them at least going 5, probably going 6 at least. Both of those series have a chance to at least go 6. So here's the good baseball in those series. Moving on to the NL wild card game tonight, the Colorado Rockies playing the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Gray starting for the Rockies, and Zach Greinke is starting for the Diamondbacks. I'm going to go upset here. I depend on how far of an upset, depending on how far of an upset it is. I know the Diamondbacks are favorite. I'm going for the upset. I think the Rockies can pull it off. Why? Because I think Rockies have more firepower offensively. I know they're going against Zach Greinke, but Greinke's, he's had games this season where he's gotten rocked and he couldn't recover. I look at that lineup with Blackmon and Arenado, 37 home runs each, over 100 RBIs. You got Carlos Gonzalez, you have Story, you have the first baseman Reynolds in there as well. If they can get on base, if they can get in Greinke's head early, it's going to be a problem for the Diamondbacks, man. It's going to be a problem. I'm not counting out Goldschmidt and those guys on the other side, and JD Martinez, who seemed like he must have hated Detroit or something because he's really came along in that trade, after that trade to Arizona. But I think the Rockies can do it, man. I think the Rockies can do it. It depends on how John Gray does. I think he'll be able. I think he'll do okay. But yeah, I just think the Rockies have more firepower, man. And again, the Rockies can get to Greinke, then I think they can. I think they can definitely win the game. They can definitely put some runs on the board. But thank you guys for watching this video. There probably was 1,000,001 things you could have been doing, but you took the time to click this video, so I appreciate it. Wish y'all nothing but positive vibes only. I'm see y'all in the next video.